a lot of high school athletes that aspire to play at the Division I level, and maybe right now at this time maybe you're not getting looks from those Division I schools, or maybe there's some other smaller schools or whatnot, or maybe you're not getting any. I think my words of advice would be to just don't be discouraged. I know a lot of people who took the long route, or they maybe developed later, or maybe they were just overlooked by coaches that didn't see their talent, and they went to smaller schools and they persevered through it all, and now they're playing professionally. If it's something that you really want to do, it can be done. You gotta work hard. Hard work beats out talent when talent doesn't work hard. So there's no substitution for hard work.
Hello, I'm Joshua Rice, and I want to talk to you a little bit about what to expect on an official or unofficial visit. More specifically, I know it sounds silly, but what to wear. You want to be able to make a good first impression on a coach. You don't want to look sloppy or look bad. So what I recommend is wearing, a nice shirt, maybe a polo shirt and khaki pants, and something real comfortable, but also something you'll look nice in, because if you want to be confident when you're talking to coaches, and if you look confident, you'll feel confident, and then you'll come off as confident. And first impressions is a big thing about making connections with people, especially if you're talking to somebody like a coach you want to make a good impression on. So I know it sounds silly, but definitely dressing nice on a visit, talking to a coach is very important. It's a little bit flexible depending on where you go. For instance, I went to Hawaii, and because of the culture and the climate and everywhere, I wore khaki shorts and a polo shirt with slippers, which was perfectly acceptable, but I still looked presentable. So just something you want to keep in mind when you're talking to coaches and making your visits to different colleges.
A lot of times there's a lot of players that have questions about how to do this or how can they do that, and I think that coaches, most of them are pretty willing, and they want to help you in any way they can, and a lot of times it's just because they don't know unless you ask the question, and I think they'll be more than willing to help you, whether it's with school or with football or whatever sport, just working out, or how you can better yourself in the sport that you're playing. I guess have the courage. I know for me, growing up, even for myself, is difficult to really talk to the coaches. Not so much the coaches, I guess more so it was just myself and my personality. I just kind of didn't want to ask too many questions, I guess. But I think asking a lot of questions is better than asking no questions, and trying to figure out everything, because it's a totally different world out there. And if you don't have other people, and not everyone has someone that's been through the experience before that can help coach them up. And so if you're one of those people, don't be afraid to ask questions, because it'll really help you out. If you're
ask and you shall receive.
Ask and you shall receive. Exactly.